The question says, what volume of a 0.1 molar tetraoxophosphate 5 acid, also known as phosphoric acid, will be required to neutralize 45.0 centimeter cube of a 0.2 molar sodium hydroxide? Solution. From the given question, we are dealing with a neutralization reaction. That is, we have our acid and we have the base. So the first thing to do is to write out the chemical equation. So we have the acid first, that is phosphoric acid. We have H3PO4 reacting with the base sodium hydroxide to give us salt. We have sodium phosphate as our salt and water. That's the neutralization reaction. So the next thing to do now is to check if the equation is balanced. So looking at the equation above, we discover that it is not balanced yet. So let's balance the equation. We have 3 atoms of sodium here, and we have 1 atoms of sodium in the reactant side. So let's add 3 here to make it 3 here as well. So the number of sodium atoms is the same. So for the hydrogen, we have 3 here plus 3 as well, that's 6. So but on the product side, we have 2. So to make hydrogen 6, we had 3 here as well. So we have 6 atoms of hydrogen on both sides. So the phosphorus, we have 1 here on the reactant side, then the 1 on the product side as well. Looking at the oxygen, we have 4 plus 3, that's 7. Here as well, we have 4 plus 3 is 7. So the equation is now balanced. So the next thing to do is to write out the formula. The formula we'll be using is CaVa over CbVb, which is equal to Na over Nb, where Ca is the concentration of the acid in mole per dm cube. We can also say the molarity of the acid. Va is the volume of the acid. Cb is the concentration of the base. Vb is the volume of the base used, while Na is the number of moles of acid and Nb is the number of moles of base. Our Na and Nb is usually gotten from the equation. So let's proceed. From the question, Ca is known to be 0.1 molar. That is the concentration of acid. So say Ca equals 0.1 molar. Then Va from the question, Va is unknown because the question says what volume of a 0.1 molar phosphoric acid. So that is, we are looking for the volume of the acid. So Va is unknown. The number of moles of acid Na is 1. That is the coefficient of the acid in the stoichiometric equation. So we have Na to be 1. Then Cb, that is concentration of base. From the question, our Cb is 0.2. So we have 0.2 molar sodium hydroxide. So Cb is 0.2 molar. The volume of base. The volume of base from the question is 45.0 centimeter cube. So I have my Vb to be 45.0 centimeter cube. Then Nb, the number of moles of base. So coming back to the equation, that is going to be the coefficient of the base. So the coefficient here is 3. So we have Nb to be equal to 3. So having stated the given values from the question, we have our VA to be unknown. So to get VA, we make VA the subject of the formula. And don't forget that VA is the volume of acid used. So VA will be equal to CB VB NA divided through by CA NB. Let's substitute the values. CB is 0.2 molar. So I have 0.2 molar times our VB 45.0 centimeter cube multiplied by Na, that is the number of moles of the acid, which is 1, all divided through by Ca 0.1 molar multiplied by Nb, the number of moles of base is 3. So let's multiply this. We have 9 centimeter cube divided by 0.3, which is equal to 30.0 centimeter cube. So hence we can say that, going back to the question, which says what volume of a 0.1 molar phosphoric acid, that is tetraoxophosphate 5 acid, will be required to neutralize 45.0 centimeter cube of its 0.2 molar sodium hydroxide. So the volume of acid that will be required is 30.0 centimeter cube. And that answers the question. Thank you.